All right, let's go over this one. You reap what you sow. There's a neat little thing. You reap what you sow. Not always, okay? I mean, and let me tell you why, okay? And again, I'm not complaining. If people would understand and listen, I'm not complaining, okay? This is just the way it is, right? Most of my life, I got in trouble when I was a little bit younger. Wasn't a big deal, but I straightened my ass out. But most of my life, I played by the rules. I've I've been decent to people. I've sacrificed a lot for other people. And not that I want anything in return, I don't, but I don't expect to get worse because of doing that, right? And here's what I mean. Now, you know how many people I know, I can count them on one hand right now, that have been cheating their way through life. They were narcissistic assholes growing up, and they still are narcissistic assholes today. And they're the ones, they're just waltzing through life, stealing from people, fooling them, lying to them, and they're fine. Oh, they're fine. But those are the ones that'll get on my case, misdirection, Oh, look at him, look at Tim, take the heat off them, you know. So, it's not always true what you reap, what you sow, okay? Yeah, sometimes. But I don't know how many times I can count them on my hand. Right now, there's probably more, but right off the top of my head, there's at least 5 of them that I know. They're out there, they're still cheating their way through life and fooling people, lying like motherfuckers, okay? And I don't do that, okay? Or I'd probably have more, but I don't want a whole lot. That's the thing. I discarded materialism a long time ago because it's a phantom to chase after. It's a money pit. So I didn't want that. So what happens is these other people, that's what they done. They went out, they wanted all this material stuff. Well, how do you do that? Well, you go take it from someone else, and and then you got to keep putting money into it and all that, and then you're greedy, and so I did the opposite of that. I just didn't want that. So it's not always true you reap what you sow, okay? I found it almost the opposite, right? Because I don't know how many times I've been at a job, I do my fucking work, I do it right, I don't sit there on my goddamn phone all day, I show up sober, I do my job to my best of my ability, I take the appropriate breaks at the time I'm supposed to. But what happens? The shittiest goddamn worker will find me and try to distract me. And when that doesn't work, when they can't get my mind off my work and I'm still working, I'm like, I got work I got to do, they'll find some other way because I'm making them look bad. That's plain and simple. I'm making them look bad. So they got to get rid of me because, geez, we can't have you raising standards around here, So, and like I said, people don't understand. People weren't listening. Okay, my other video about 0 clues what to do, I wasn't complaining. I said I made my decisions for a fucking reason. And that was to raise my son. And I got a lot of shit for that from taxpayers. And I don't care what taxpayers have to say about it. Because guess what? I raised my kid and I was there. You can't raise your kids properly if you're in a factory. Yeah, you're going to end up with houses and cars and all that, but where's that put your kids? Okay? You know what's going to happen is when you die, everybody's going to be fighting over your shit. Okay? What I did is I raised my kid so you don't have to worry about him breaking into your house to steal your TV or anything else while you're at work. You're welcome.